Hi, welcome to Chili's. It's been about a month since I've made a video. A lot of things have happened in my life. I am no longer in a relationship. It's fine, guys. We're chill. It's a chill thing. Don't worry about it. I'm wearing my grandmother's hat. That's a thing that changed. I read all of 2 books in the month of June, and I feel like my self-confidence has gone up none. I feel the same. So all in all, at this point in the year, I feel like we're thriving. We're not. That's a lie. But we can tell ourselves these lies in order to sleep in the bed that we have made ourselves each night. This is the mid-year book freakout tag. Sponsored by, not capitalism, that's for sure. Do we like the hat? I cut off my hair. That doesn't really matter. Where are we at? I really don't know. This is a prompt that I found via Books and Lala, but it's from 2019. So in my mind, 2019 is still here, so I think it's fine. I wish I could tell you I've thought about any of these answers, but I haven't. I put the hat on. I'm wearing the same color blue. What, is this cottagecore, or we've gone past that at this point? Best book you've read so far in 2019, I think, is The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. I don't know why this is my favorite, I think, that I've read this year, other than the fact that it was totally up my alley. It is a supernatural book about bureaucracy, which screams me. Also, it was queer, sweet, hopeful, lovely, a little funny, and has a little touch of romance. Best sequel you've read so far this year. This has got to go to The Vanishing Stair or The Hand on the Wall by Maureen Johnson. I really enjoyed the Truly Devious series to the point where I'm very excited that there's a new book coming. I really enjoyed Stevie. I enjoyed the experience of listening to these on audio. It was just a fall vibe that I could vibe with. Stop saying vibe. Newest release you haven't read yet, but want to. Oh my god, so many. Probably You Should See Me in a Crown would be my most anticipated read that I haven't read yet. I have been in a truly devious reading slump. Next, biggest disappointment. Ooh-wee. Besides, I was gonna make a J.K. Rowling joke, but she has been a disappointment for probably 10 years. So why do I even make jokes about it? We all know. We've all known. She's terrible. Harry Potter's dead. Long live literally any other fantasy book, except for a lot of them. The ones that are good, the ones that are not problematic and written by people who are doing their best and who are not racist turfs. What do we got here? Biggest disappointment. I mean, I could say Serpent and Dove, but I knew that was going to be bad, and that's on me. I would say the biggest disappointment was The Jet Setters. I really trust Reese Witherspoon's recommendations, and I didn't really enjoy this book. I thought it was pretty boring, and all the characters were really unlikable. Having said that, though, I devoured it very quickly, so in that way it was a fun time, but it was still pretty disappointing. Favorite new author debut or new to you? I would say Emily Henry, who wrote Beach Read, but I don't plan on reading all of her backlist because she wrote The Love That Split the World, which has really terrible native rep in it. So hopefully she just keeps writing fun romances, which would make me happy. I would say I really enjoyed Linda Holmes's Evie Drake Starts Over, which I talked about in my last video. But I think Britt Bennett, who is one of the 2 authors that I read in the month of June, who wrote The Vanishing Half, is going to go up there. I plan on reading her first book. I really enjoyed her writing style. So I'm going to say Britt Bennett is an author that I really enjoyed that's new to me. But there are a few, definitely a few. Newest fictional crush, Augustus Everett from Beach Read. Wow, my whole heart, love this man. Emotionally unavailable until he is available. Love that for me. Newest favorite character is Katrina King from Girl Gone Viral, which is one of my favorite romances I've read this year by Alicia Ray. I really enjoyed Katrina's character. She was really fun and interesting and had I think a really well done backstory, and I really liked reading her, and I liked reading her perspective, so I'm gonna say her. She's my new fave. Book that made you cry, The Vanishing Half. Beach Read made me sob. That's on a video. Girl Gone Viral made me cry. The House in the Cerulean Sea made me cry. I'm looking at my Goodreads. Clap When You Land made me cry. Rereading Percy Jackson has made me cry a few times. I just cry a lot, really. So, Beartown. Book that made you happy. I would say majority of the books I have read in 2020 have made me quite happy. But I think rereading Percy Jackson has probably made me the happiest. It's a series that means so much to me. I have to finish The Titan's Curse so I can delve into the Heroes of Olympus, but I would say rereading Percy Jackson has really done it for me. So, book you've bought so far this year or received. I don't receive books, except for from myself, which we love that. I don't know. I really honestly listen to a lot of audiobooks. But I think the most beautiful book that I have purchased this year, maybe I just bought Black Girl Unlimited, and I really like the illustration style on this cover. That's the first thing that came into mind. Also, Ayawati on Top, because I love Richard Ayawati, and I also really like this illustration style. I like illustration. I illustrate things sometimes. I am sometimes an illustrator, so that's the kind of book cover that I like, is hand-drawn illustrations. What books do you need to read by the end of the year? Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Big oof. There's a lot. I need to finish Gilded Wolves, which I have been reading all month and have made almost no progress in. I also need to read Wow No Thank You by Samantha Irby, which I just bought. I'm looking at the books that are holding this up currently. Check Please Volume 2, Black Girl Unlimited. I want to read You Should See Me in a Crown. I want to finish reading Percy Jackson and get into the Heroes of Olympus. There's so many books, All Adults Here by Emma Straub, which I was so excited to pick up and I still haven't read. I want to read The Bookish Life of Nina Hill. There's so many romance books I want to read. I want to read Get a Life, Chloe Brown. And I want to The Fifth Season. Just endless amounts of books that I must finish. Anyway, I decided in my last video, which was filmed a month ago, that for every one of these videos, I want to shout out a new booktuber or a booktuber that I've been really enjoying. And today I want to shout out Tammy Reads. Tammy Reads has a fabulous booktube channel very early on in her career. She's funny, she's smart, she's very comforting to watch, which, weird thing to say. Sorry, Tammy, if you're watching this. I really, really enjoy her content, and she has a great eclectic reading taste. I would give her a watch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you liked my hat. That's most important to me. I've been doing this for 8 years. Somebody's got to compliment my hat for once. Have a lovely day.